And recording. So this is going to be installment 3 of Lovebites. So far, I've reacted to Thunder Vengeance and Swan Song. Thunder Vengeance had that sort of 80s Iron Maiden kind of sound to it. And then Swan Song, I almost said Love Song. Swan Song had that piano ballad mix into it. More of a classical sound, but was also a bit more modern. So that was actually kind of cool. Then, of the requests I've gotten so far in the comments, the next song, the winner is Holy Wars. Uh, that's been the one requested the most. And so far, all of the songs have been live, and I'm pretty sure this is from the same concert, live in Tokyo 2020. It's about 6 minutes long, so I'm just going to jump right in. I'll rewind it a little bit from there. So this band is quickly rising up the ranks as far as like one of my favorite bands that I've discovered, especially within the last 2 months or so that I've been doing this channel. They're just so badass. Like the two guitarists and the bassist, like they're hardly even smiling. The one with the ponytail does a little bit here and there, but for the most part, they're just so focused on the music. Like not even like making sure that you hit the right notes or anything. They're just like so focused on like being badass. Now they're focused on putting on a good show and making sure everyone has a good time. But you can see the focus in their face versus the singer who's all about entertaining everyone, and she's smiling a lot, and she looks like she's pretty tiny, but she makes all these big motions and is playing with her outfit to like get the attention and the engagement of the audience. She did that in Swan Song too, like a bunch, where she kept like fluttering around with her skirt, and it's playful, it's fun, it's nice, it does get your attention, and she's very pretty. So that happens. The bassist, I think, is still my favorite member of the band. The little things she does, just the extra accent on notes with her body, the tapping. I just love her. And I think the drummer, every time they cut to her, I get the feeling like she's a tinier person, like 5 feet tall, maybe a little shorter, just because the drum set surrounding her looks so big. I don't know. That has nothing to do with anything. She's destroying that kit and playing so well. This song so far, it's sounding a lot more like Thunder Vengeance, more Iron Maiden-y. I said I was gonna rewind, didn't I? So during the Swan Song video, somebody mentioned, I think a couple people mentioned that the dark-haired guitarist, that she was trained as a pianist from the age of 3 and only switched to guitar at 18. So she's that good at the guitar with like so little time playing it. I think I mentioned it in that video that people who play piano tend to transition very well into other instruments. So like I can see how it is, but she must be like some kind of savant. Ooh. And the thing I'm enjoying about the dueling lead guitars is that you can definitely hear their different personalities when they solo. The one with the ponytail is more aggressive and a bit more of the standard metal kind of sound. The dark haired one's a little bit more subdued and more technical, I think. I think that's the right way to describe it. But they're both very good and they're very in tune with each other. I enjoyed that groovy sort of. I want to say it was around the 4 minute mark. That guitar riff was just heavy and dirty and like groovy, and I enjoyed that so much. This was definitely like 80s sounding, and the singer, I don't think there's any note that she can't hit. She can sing pretty much anything. And she got very high and she held those notes for so long. Like the entire presentation, like all this, it's just so badass and full of swagger. And on top of that, they're doing this in heels. Like I don't know what else to say about this. Like I think I think I might have to buy this DVD. This is so good. And I don't want this to sound like I'm just like lip service. This kind of sound is like an updated like Iron Maiden, but it sounds like really modern, and with the female voice it just kind of like throws it to a new level for me. Like this actually hits me in like a really good place in like the back of my head, side of my ear here, where it just sounds really pleasant. Nah,